Hey guys, this is Killerop speaking, and today we are back in automation with the Lite campaign V3 opt-in beta. And we are in the finishing stretches of our Lite campaign shitbox manufacturer in Archana playthrough. And the only things left to do is to make a new city car for the 2000s and then have one facelift of the Xenia. And I think after that we just let it run out. We just developed a new car which is coming out for the 2000s, our main money bringer, the Layla. And that one does look very juicy. Prognosticated forecast profits after 10 years, I think, were 60 million. No, 60 million. Numbers. Take that times 1,000. $60 billion. This was almost a little Dr. Evil. Yes. What was the number he requested? $1 million. And everyone was laughing. Austin Powers. It was amazing. They wouldn't be able to make those movies today as PC crap. Anyway, we are up. We're not in 2014 now. Yes, so let's design the Zoya. Oh well, it's successor. But first I'm going to pass a year so that we have 2010 body choices. I don't think it matters, but I want to keep them a little staggered. So there we are. The Xenia is almost going into production. And the Zoya is ready to be designed. Let's start with the name this time around. Why not call it something very similar? The Zora. Yes, okay. We can modify that model and see what we get. Do we have... yes. We do have 2010... nothing that fits though. Only large cars. Where are the small cars? I need small cars. This one is small. It's a mini SUV. Well... This one is small. It's tiny even. Which might be the right move. There's only one variant of it, which could be a good move too. And we're catering to the small car buyers, so why not? But there's a 5-door version of this one. But it's 2.5 meters wheelbase. Now that's massive in comparison to this tiny one. Let's go with the tiny one. No surprises here, guys. No surprises. All steel. And McPherson strut front, torsion beam rear. And of course, we're going to reuse an ancient engine, as we should. Create a new variant in existing engine project? Yes, or rather... how do we best do that? Yeah, we do want to clone a new one. These might be a little too large even, but these are no longer in production. 7286, and this is OHV2. We don't want that. Single overhead cam 2 is also outdated. This one was the one which we made in 91 as the first one that had MPFI. So this is the one we want to base it on. So let's select it. Not much going on here really. Make it super lean. We are not going to get any sportiness anyway. And we can add even more quality to it. I think we can afford that. Yeah, that's looking pretty efficient. So 27.1. And we are now producing whopping 63 horsepower at 5.8. This engine will be so dirt cheap to make. And quick to engineer as well, apart from the additional quality we put in there. So this is all good. We can continue from here, yes. This is the engine that goes into everything. And let's quickly make the first trim. Oh, yes, that's a tiny one. That's perfect. Of course, advanced automatic 5 gear. That's our standard go-to thing. Like, once invested into it, for always we will take it. Because shitbox manufacturer. So, we do want to have a slightly high... yeah, I do want to have overdrive gears. There, third gear to 100. Radials, medium, we don't need any more than 165s. 15-inch rims. That, yeah, they just barely house these tires. Oh, in the rear we have to flare out the arches if we wanted to have a bit more space in there. But, okay. Do we want to go alloy even for the cheaper ones? It's not that much of a difference. It's just $30. I think that might be worth it. Don't need more than a solid 1 piston, maybe 275. And drum brake rear at like 220. No under tray, a bit more cooling, like 65. And a 2... Oh, do we want to go with 4 seats? No, we want to go with 2 seats. We have other cars that could potentially cover for these categories, the city categories and the commuter categories if we wanted to. Although we might want to have a 2-seater and a 4-seater. Yes, and we make the 4-seater a little more basic. Oh, that's the perfect time to build them too. The basic one, that is. Because we do still have the basic CD. So the car in 2012 will come out with a decent basic CD player. Perfect. That's all you need. And we're going for electric. Oh, now we have variable electric. And just ABS. Who needs this crap? Standard 2000 safety. And what more? Graph springs, gas mono, passive. Yes, standard stuff. 5.3 liter for the fuel economy. And whoa, what is this tuning? Holy shit, that is all-out race. Yeah, that's probably a bit better. City budget, city eco. There we go. They do want to have slightly harder springs though, because whenever anyone sits in this car, it's being weighed down so much that the frequencies are dropping too much. So you get all kinds of scraping. And that means we need to up the dampers as well. Yeah, it's looking better. Nice. So now some fine-tuning. 1 overdrive gear, looking good. An amazing 14 seconds from 0 to 100. Alright, really cheap brakes. Just 250s required in the front. And what a nice lightweight car that is. Below 900 kilos. We're not reaching any sportiness. Nope, not with electric power steering. That alone is minus 15%. It's just like a sponge. Good practicality and very nice drivability for it being so basic. Alright, let's make a clone and put in some premium stuff for a 2-seater version of it. So let's go down in seats and we put in the standard and the premium. Slightly larger wheels, just a 60 profile for them, and that should give us even more drivability, a bit more cornering stability, and of course more grip. That means larger brakes. Not much else to change actually. Down to minus 110% sportiness, so nothing to grab there. We don't have a sporty version. We don't need a sporty version. I don't know if that is so much better. Low sportiness penalty. We shall see what finds a buyer. Okay, we're going to steal the large factory that one is being built in. And I think it's time to expand. Level 3. Just some more automation and tooling quality, and we are at $4.77 per production unit. Not too bad a base engineering time. 70 months. Now familiarity won't be of any importance anymore, so just up the pressure. And we need more tooling. We want to produce this one dirt cheap after all. So tooling up, process is fine. 63 months? Or should we go a little higher? Is that actually worth it? No, I don't think so. Every month counts in the pursuit of profits. Okay, 60 months. Sounds good to me. Now let's see what the engine does. Should be very much straightforward. Select the It already has a factory? What's going on there? Oh, yeah, of course. It is the factory which it currently builds the engine in. The only engine. It does say a weird thing. What the hell? Why does it require forge works? Something is a little odd here. Let's back off. Which engine project is this? It's the i3. What did I choose? Holy shit. What? Garrob. Low friction cast, low friction. Yeah, okay. Where's the forge coming from? There's nothing in here either. Okay. That is very odd. Is this the right engine though? It's the 1200 E06. It does say it requires forge work, but it's just it doesn't reset from the other factory. Okay, it doesn't require it. There are no production flags here. It doesn't require any forging. So that is all good. Large 2 factory? Should be okay. Do we need more than that? It's an i3, it should be super quick to build. Yeah, 22 production units, nothing. We are outputting almost 37,000 per month. Oh, yes, engineering time, base time. Oh, what's going on there? Pressure? Oh, that is already at the lowest. Yeah, that should be it. 60 months. Pressure at 50, reliability 100 now. And massive numbers for familiarity. It does make sense, but I don't quite know why all of a sudden they are so large. They've been building this shit for forever, basically. So that's probably why. And we are ready to sign that one off. Your factory costs are pretty high at the start. Yeah, this is a good sales price. Should find a few buyers. But one thing I need to check is how many cars we're going to produce via our car factories, if I'm building enough engines or not. Let's have a quick look here. Oh, no I'm not. They want to build 50k cars and we are only producing 30k engines. Yeah, we need to upgrade to a level 3. So now, okay, 50,000 engines. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot better. This costs us a total of 11.7 billion. Ah, yeah, that's the change we have. I mean, 60 billion, steadily growing at around 500 million a month. And we are ready to sign off. 60-60, perfect. There we go. So now let's bring this to an end. We are awaiting the release of the Xenia. And that is happening in 3 months' time, the first sales month. Let's see how well that one does. And the first tick is coming. Come on, there it is. 139 million in first month profit. The only thing that has an ever so slight amount of stock is the muscle premium. That is a recession, alright. It just continues going. What the fuck? It's crashing with 13% per month. Not per month, per year. A year-over-year change. 13%. And it just goes deeper. Holy shit, that is like the Great Depression levels of awful. Scale. The scale is running out. Please save us. Oh, okay, there was an uptick. Whew. We're bottoming out, but we are just so solid with our ultra budget cars that we just continue making profits. Fuck me. That's almost $1 billion per month now. Or is it? It's more than $1 billion per month. Yeah, it's 1.2 billion worth of profits a month. Where's all that money coming from? Holy shit. Okay. Of course. Our Nevena. And 140,000 cars per month of the dirt cheap option. They don't even care producing the other shitboxes anymore. It's just the... Who would want anything else but the most shitty shitbox? It's dirt cheap. It's everywhere on the roads. Like, everyone that is not buying from Kozak Avto Traktor is, like, disgusted by those numbers of cars they are seeing on the roads of our brand. Yeah, that is going well. And at the same time, we are still delivering quality muscle to the people with the Xenia. 6 liters of Boxer 6 engine. We should make a facelift of that with an even more extreme version of this, even larger. Oh, and the Zoya is also still doing super well. Still selling at a fucking markup of 260%. That's crazy. And Olga is also doing well. 300 million profit. Now they finally found the 100. How much market awareness do we even have there? They're still selling like crazy. No longer the maximum though. Yeah, just 37%. That's not too great, but certainly enough. Oh, by the way, with so extremely high amounts of money, why not invest into expanding our market share? So let's do that real quick. I mean, it doesn't cost us anything, right? Doesn't cost us anything. This is just 720 million. It's nothing. 2-point-something billion. 7 billion. Oh, no, that is getting a little too ridiculous. Sorry. Archana, 6 billion. Oh, we're at level 10. Awesome. And here, that is expensive. Xenia, that. And Recession. No, we don't need that step. And we can up the marketing a bit. Level 10 for drivability. I mean, it's just 2.6 million a month. That's nothing. And 1 million a month. In Xenia, it's 16 million a month. Oh, our costs skyrocketed slightly to 35 billion a month. Ouch. We're still making 1.2 billion a month in profits. So that is not really an issue. Now let's plan for the facelift of the Xenia. Do we want to knock it over one more step? Basic infotainment. That could kill the cheap version of one of the previous, like the basic CD or something. So maybe we do want to do the facelift right now. Alright, it is facelifting time! Add a new facelift. Let's update all of them. And, do we want to put it in? Yeah. Let's do one extreme version of this, just for funsies. I mean, we have plenty of cash, we don't really care, that's not a good move, but well, let's update the versions of this engine, and then into the premium, we put an entirely new engine. So we add a new facelift, we're just slapping an 07 at the rear there. And it should really be a very straightforward facelift. Let's see what we want to change. 411 horsepower. Not bad. Forged everything. Is fine. This is the muscle version. Just a bit more extra revs and everyone looks happy. Yeah. 416 horsepower nowadays. And now for the pony version. This is all cast. That is good still. And we can put 2 more compression steps into that one. All good, all good, all good. These settings still are fine. Can up the revs slightly for that one. And the exhaust tuning is still fine as well. Yep, done. So now, for the fun part. Clear this engine slot. And we need to make a new engine. So what will it be? Of course, a Boxer 6. Are the others of Alzi? Shit, I need to check. I don't think so. Oh, they are Alzi. Okay, yeah, no, that's good. Then I certainly will make that massive one out of Alzi as well. And of course, overhead cam 4-valve, Alzi. And what do we have there? Holy shit, that is a little tight. 95%, you say? What is the fill factor though? It looks a little scary. Okay, forged, lightweight forged, and forged. Yes, it should be fine. No, you need to be all the way to the top. And VVT, yes. We don't know about these things just yet. And twin injection, multi-point, single. That takes too long, doesn't it? Performance, regular, like 12.5. 5,800, would that rev that high? With forged components, probably, yeah. And now long tubular for this one. High flow, none, and straight through. What do we have? Well, exhaust issues. That is a lot of power. That is an ample amount of power. And the pistons are already giving up at 5.8. I know the cure though. I know the cure. We have to put this one down to just be 8 liters. And we can rev it 1 tick higher. Although they probably don't care that much about reliability, so let's rev it such that it still has 65. That's fine. Minus 10% is fine. But I don't want to pay for the fill factor of this, so let me set that one down in the family instead. What is our smoothness? Still 61.3. Pretty awesome. 541 horsepower at 5.8 and 765 newton meters of torque at 3,200. Sounds like a muscle car engine to me. 8000 X07. It's the B6 12018. Oh, what a ridiculous engine. Okay, there we go. Let's modify that one straight away and see what it does. Does it even fit? Yeah, it does fit. Just barely. Holy shit! Engineering time is a little long. Maybe there's some engine fitting issues in there. That could very well be the case. Let's check the final page for fitting. Where is it? Miscellaneous. Is it in there? Body fixtures, exhaust. Where's the engine fitting? Is it a miscellaneous? If it's just a 13 there, then I'm fine with that. Oh man. So much wheel spin though. No diff. 14.5%. We do need a viscous. That reduces it to 5.1, which is a great amount of difference. Looks nice. Looks nice. Let's see what other things we need to update. Yeah, something is definitely wrong with the brake fade calculations. Something is inputting large numbers into the reduction of them. Because I can't see that this vehicle, which does 330 kilometers an hour now, is having no brake fade. Luxury infotainment is a bit too much, and I don't want to pay for that. Basic CD is still an option, so that's why I wanted to design it right now and not wait a month. So that's great. It's dirt cheap, $106. And still, we just have ABS. If we're going for traction control, then that just gives us 2 drivability. That's not relevant. What is more relevant would be electronic stability control. That would give us plenty. Yes, 8.4. A quick retune of the suspension gives us 169 points in muscle premium. And that looks impressive. Even counts as a hypercar. 101 points. But I see something that I don't like. It is not optimized for octane. We can't leave that alone. Nope. Now that needs to be re-optimized. Ah, there we go. Yeah. 549 horsepower. Oh, that actually made the the car worse. Probably because of all the wheel spin. Oh no, we're back to 10.2%. Oh, it really drops off there though. Just needed a bit of a spacing adjustment and that's all fine now. Yeah, that's good. Now let me just quickly finish off the others. All looking standard so far. Yeah, beautiful. It fits into all the right categories. And this is our pony car. Perfect, 171. And last but not least, the convertible. Also looking good, scoring in the right categories. And a few more optimizations get us beyond 130. I just added the viscous diff and the same entertainment package I had in the muscle car. So this is looking nice, especially the C2 Muscle X. with the 8-liter boxer 6. Maybe should have upgraded to a large one, but then we can't sell them for quite as long, so it's alright. It's alright. This is looking good. Sign it off. Now we just need a new engine factory for the entirely new engine. 2 different engine projects on the books. Let's ignore this for now. This is irrelevant. Okay, yeah. The engine project has not been ready to be signed off. They're blinking. Let's see how this is going. So this one needs an entirely new factory. Let's do that first. So project, new factory. That one will need a factory in Archana. A medium factory. Don't need anything massive. Medium 1, Forge Works, yep. Just 1,000 engines per month. I doubt we need to produce more than this. But we can up this to 70, tooling quality 60. It's peanuts cost. Look at that, tiny, 257 million. No quality control and no wages, or minus 10%. So that one is done. And, 80 months. Yeah, getting it down to 60. 5 years time. Alright. And for the other engines, we are reusing our old factory. Forge Works is already on. Can add a bit of automation and tooling quality. It's all looking good. Engineering, just 11 months. Okay, can take out the pressure. No hurry, boys, no hurry. Optimize the tooling, optimize the reliability, the process, save some material costs. And that should be it. Well, that is a little weird. It is ready to sign off. Hasn't registered yet. Oh, wait a second. But that is the wrong facelift. Let's take a look. It is set to update. It is completed design. So if we reactivate it, sign off the factory again. That's all looking good. This is all looking good. This might be one of those cases where it completely freaks out again. Yeah, and we can proceed. So this looks like it's potentially going to break. But at least we got to design a nice new fat engine. Proper fat engine. Maybe that's going to be the only trim we can produce. Because it's being built in another factory. So, yeah, what the fuck. Let's sign it off. And now, we shall speed through the rest of the game and see where we end up. The Olga is making almost 300... Wow. Okay, 370 million. 375 million. Because of our expanded markets, this is just going crazy now. Yeah, it was a good idea there. I think we are having... Holy shit. Stop right there, mate. Stop right there. 646 million worth of profits. Only making this one trim. This is the beat-all car. Can we get a bit of the others, please? I do want to sell to more than just one category. You are oversaturating them slightly. Just ever so slightly, you know? Alright, let's see what happens. Can you still produce them, please? It's calculating. Yep, yeah, there they are. Yeah, it's clearly not doing the right thing. It sells far fewer now and just dropped by 150 million. Yeah, that's crazy. It should be producing the others as well. But now with the expanding economy, look at these sales numbers. Look at that number. We just made a profit of 1.75 billion a month just from this trim. And we're out of stock now. What is going on? Stop you right there. What's going on? This is crazy. Oh, look. There's a slight tint of green color. Yes, finally seeing that. We have an awareness of over 60%. Finally reached that. This scale is a little weird. It goes from entirely gray to yellow to green. So we have not seen any green yet. That scale is in dire need of tweaking. Or the numbers are in dire need of rebalancing, maybe. Monthly sales data. What's going on here? We're selling to more than these categories, aren't we? No, we are not. Because the factories are now stolen. Now we're better seeing what's going on because the graph rescaled. And the new versions are coming out. Nevena, you have done well. Make room for Layla and Zora. And there we shoot up in profits once again. The Zora is going pretty well, yes. 385 million profits. And the Layla, 879 million worth of profits per month. All trims selling pretty well. How's Olga doing, by the way? Oh yeah, still going strong. Still going strong, like 15 years after the fact. We're now awaiting the launch of the Xenia. Our Layla is doing a solid 922 million a month in profits. Let's see how fucked this project is. That didn't look good with the engines there. Something went wrong. Or did it? Yes, as expected. Everything broke, but our... the one and only. The one and only model. So we are now selling 2,000 8-liter Boxer 6s per month. That is an impressive feat. Oh, let's check on Olga down there somewhere. Olga! Olga, where are you? Oh, stop. This is going crazy slow. Oh, Olga is doing well. Look at her. What the hell is going on? 432 million worth of profit per month. Yeah, Olga doesn't need no man. Nope. She's a strong old lady. Probably also with plenty of cats. Many fit in her cargo space. Just need to check. Which country? In Archana we have level 10. I want to check some of the awareness ratings in Archana. Are we selling well in there? I would assume we do. Oh, deselected the wrong one. So, well, in some categories we are. On muscle premium, for instance. Yes, muscle premium should be pretty good then. That's a sizable market for being Archana. 400. They love muscle cars. But I didn't think that they would have so many buyers of muscle premium. Market awareness. Oh, look. Oh, there we are. Yes, finally something proper green. That is a nice color scale if you ever see it. I think that's a nicely nuanced color palette. But yeah, below 50 not much is happening, so that's a bummer. It's going from like dirty yellow to gray. That's not fantastic. Our profits are slowly going down. Look, we are barely profitable anymore. We are only making 1.3 billion a month. Oh, the tech tree is out of stock. Yeah, we're almost there. Well, there's certainly some weird things happening with the AI from, like just looking at it. The demographic size for the Xenia Muscle X has gone down drastically, or it's just that it's trying to charge plus 322% for whatever reason. I don't know. It's just 100. Yeah, it's just 200 cars per month. Come on, you can push out more. You have a massive factory there. And we are almost through. It's the final year, 220 billion very soon. After we're making so much profit. Almost 2 billion a month. Still, after all that, it's the Layla, which is doing still very well. The H5 family is selling 110,000 cars a month. We still have a massive stock as well. Could just pause that one. Let it tick a month. Use some of its stock as our... Yeah, I don't have to reactivate them even. I can reactivate the fun one. Like these two. See what happens. Oh yes, very nice. And now, for the final month tick. 2020 is upon us. Let's see what happens. Never actually seen that. There we go! Credit score. Score. 52,780,000. Is that good? I don't know. We will have a scoreboard anytime soon. In one of the next updates, we are going to implement some proper scoring and stuff. That's not really worked out just yet. Probably going to take the Lite Campaign V2 scoring system, which worked really well. You could play different kinds of companies, and if you played them really well, you would end up at roughly the same score. Yeah. Well, that was quite the ride. Quite a few bugs in there, like game-destroying bugs, but I'm sure we are going to fix them. And if you have joined me for the whole wicked playthrough with Archana shitbox manufacturer that also dabbles in massively stupid muscle cars, I thank you, because it was an awesome ride. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Lite Complain the Lite Complain V3. Soon coming up, the Lite Complain V4 with lots of improvements according to the complaints, and it will be fun. I'm going to make another Let's Play, of course, of that once it happens. And I don't even know when this episode is out. One every second day. Maybe the new update is out already at that point. And the next up will be doing a proper one, where I also maybe even export the cars. Although that might be a little too early still. Maybe a little too buggy still for that. We shall see. I will continue making automation Let's Plays while this whole campaign stuff is going on. These are just too fun to pass by. Also quick to edit. So really good stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.